This video is for anyone experiencing tech neck or working in a position that is not optimal for long periods of time. And maybe you know the basics, you know some stretches, but you're wondering, are there any additional recommendations that a chiropractor would make for somebody who was either hunched forward in what some people are calling shrimp type position, where you're hunched over, or if your head is down, or if you're doing really detailed work like a tattoo artist and really close to the spot that you're inking and your neck is craned forward, then this video is for you. I'm just here to share with you a couple of additional recommendations. One being to always be recognizing that you should be hinging from the hips, not the back. So even if you are hunched over from the back, to pull your hips back to try and put that curve back into your lower back. That's one thing. Another is to have your feet in front of your knees and weight in your feet, so most people don't have any pressure pushing down into the floor to offset the tension in their low back. Another is to kind of, even if your head is forward, pull your shoulders back and down, pull your chin back to activate the back of your neck, activate the back of your shoulders and your upper back, just to combat that sort of forward progression that's always taking place. Finally, having the elevated chair so that your hips are above your knees, it keeps a lot of the pressure off your low back. And having whatever your desk height or table height or whatever you're working on, having that be 1 inch above your elbow crease. So wherever your shoulders are relaxed and your elbows are hanging naturally, measure 1 inch up from wherever that crease in your elbow is, and that should be where you're working at. If you start to practice some of these things, it'll make it easier for you to maintain good posture. And even if 95% of the time you're in bad posture and 5% of the time you're in decent posture, it's gonna make a difference in the long run, right? It's gonna accumulate over time. Some of the other additional things I would encourage you to think about doing is clasping your hands, pushing your head back into your hands to bring your ears over your shoulders, and holding that position where your hands are a resistance and your head is pushing into your hands to activate the back of the neck, which tends to be really weak in these circumstances. Holding that for a good minute. Doing things where if you have tension, let's say on the right side of your neck, you're gonna grab your right wrist behind your back and you're gonna pull that right shoulder down, and then you're gonna lean your head to the left to try and get a stretch from the ear to the shoulder. You're trying to increase that distance as much as possible. You could do it on both sides if your neck just feels tight in general. Another thing you could do is look up, because you've been looking down. So do the opposite of whatever you have been doing. If your shoulders are up and in and forward, then pull them back and down and out. These are just some of the basics. I hope that this makes a difference in your day. If you have questions, let me know. We're here for you at the Shift Chiropractic in downtown Oakland. Feel free to hit us up with any specific questions to meet your personal needs, and we look forward to talking with you soon. Peace.